Hello, Virgo. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here. Okay, Virgo, so transmission, balance, and the veil. This one was interesting. The veil is talking about your visions and messages that you're getting about what your future looks like. But transmission is talking about somebody else being involved. And I have to wonder here if this isn't you realizing that somebody is chasing illusions and you're starting to see like a different version of your future, possibly without someone. Transmission also talks about not wanting somebody to go along with you, like not wanting that co-creator or have somebody to share an experience with. But for me, the feeling is you may be realizing that you're dealing with a person who is chasing an illusion and you may not see them as part of your future anymore. Now, and that's because of balance. Balance is talking about chasing illusions, chasing after something can push it away. But I have to wonder if that isn't how you're looking at someone that you're dealing with because of transmission. But the message with the veil is to pay attention to any signs or thoughts or feelings that you're getting concerning your future. All right, Virgo, your overall is Leo and strength. So needing to have strength to continue with whatever it is that you're doing, possibly needing to hold yourself back from anything compulsive, which is also a part of imbalance, but we'll see how strength is playing out here. In the past, the Empress, I've seen her in the past a couple of times now, and for you, right, Venus and Virgo, this is living a life of beauty and luxury is what it feels like. You know, there's also that nurturing energy with the Empress, but it could be about how giving you were in order to grow something. For some of you, it could be about a mother figure, absolutely. But it's interesting seeing her as past energy coming through. Okay, so the Nine of Cups. So basically, this is what you want. And you want this to continue. This feeling of being abundant, but feeling also emotionally fulfilled and having your wishes fulfilled, right? But then again, it's what are you nurturing as far as what you desire and what is around you that's making you focus more on the things that you want. Sorry, Virgo. Future conditions, the Queen of Wands. I love seeing her, especially with strength. You know, this may be about something that you are wanting to create in the past, and it's definitely something that would make you happy, and it's absolutely what you want. And with the Queen of Wands, it's you being able to have the confidence and the strength here to manage that passion for what it is you want. Now, this absolutely could be about you being in a really beautiful place, having everything that you want, but something, you know, kind of ignites your passion or catches your attention. Or this could be about somebody else. But, you know, I have to wonder, why is it that you need to continue to persevere with strength or possibly hold back? And I only say that because of the Queen of Wands, but looking good, feeling good, having passion, knowing how to deal with other people. I see her as the manager, right? Attracting attention. Your best path to follow, the Magician. You know, I have to wonder here because I'm looking at a situation where you're nurturing something and taking care of something in the past. You're having your wishes fulfilled, and it moves you into this feeling of the Queen of Wands. And with the Magician here as your advice, we're talking about manifesting, right? Using what you have available to manifest the things that you want and needing to have the strength to do it. But is this something that has just been kind of like gestating, so to speak, with the Empress? But all of it looks really good. I'm just like, why is there a need to like not force things? I don't know. I'm getting the feeling of holding yourself back, and I'm wondering if that has to do with this energy here and what triggers your passion. But being mindful, yeah, about, you know, what you're manifesting and creating consciously. The Five of Swords in your environment with the Nine of Cups, of course, that's not what you want. But I think that you have gotten what you wanted out of a situation that may have been like cutthroat, right? The Five of Swords, this person doesn't care. Whatever it takes to win. You know, but it's known as the no-win situation, but you're getting what you want out of it. So, you know, absolutely this could be you using whatever tactics necessary to get what you want. But I think that because of strength being the overall, you know, kind of answering my question here, like holding back from getting involved with this. You know, and then there may be the question, is this really what I wish to see happen? So you may be backing off of a situation, but, you know, getting what you want. And where you may have been nurturing to a situation that turned out like this, I think, you know, you're kind of reserving the energy that you're putting into it. Now, if we're talking about another person here, this is like, I have to be careful about what's being manifested here with another person if you're going to have to deal with situations like this with the Five of Swords. And then you kind of go into this Queen of Wands like, yeah, you know, I'm just going to back off from this. Interesting. Oh boy, your hopes and your fears, the devil. Okay. If this has to do with a relationship, I think you've been too giving in the past. But that is in order for you to have what you want out of these situations where you have this emotional fulfillment. But clearly this is not what you're wishing for. So it may be that getting this out of your life and out of your environment is going to make you feel more at peace. But I feel like you're kind of in control of this situation that's going on. But this has been ongoing with the devil. It's almost like fearing I'm going to continuously keep getting pulled into situations like this. Let me slow down. The Five of Swords. There are a lot of times where this can indicate groups of people that are wanting you to take their side, take my side, defend me. But it's a no-win situation. And you may be like, yeah, that's, I'm good. You know, I tried to be there. I tried to give what I could, but yeah, you're good either way. But this though, and this, right? By reserving yourself, you're going to manifest what you wish to see for you in this situation. It isn't about other people anymore. And then coming out, justice. Yep. So you taking control of the situation and being the one to make sure that, you know, things are fair and balanced. This could be somebody making amends with you too, which is why there's a need to kind of hold back. But, you know, you're fearing that by being willing to give forgiveness. What I feel like here is you're looking at it like a negative, it could possibly turn negative again. And you don't want to get involved with that toxic situation anymore. If I could talk right. I'm so sorry, Virgo. But either way, you know, fairness and balance, accountability with justice coming out. The Four of Wands, okay. The Nine of Pentacles, yep. Remaining independent from the situation. And then Temperance, yeah, absolutely. So that be careful about how you react to a situation where words are kind of being thrown around. There is no win out of this. If you're mindful about, what you're wanting to see out of this, it's best for you to just kind of remove yourself from the situation. But at the same time, if we're talking about making amends with justice coming out, it's like you can do that without being involved anymore. The Four of Wands with the Empress, at one time there was a feeling of stability. And the whole point with justice, I think, is to get back to that. But that may not be for you to decide, and I think you realize that. And in terms of, what you're giving yourself to, with the Nine of Pentacles, it's about you. It's about you, what you have in your world, enjoying your life, remaining independent from it. And Temperance, again, it's like holding back, reserving, moderation, maintaining your own balance. And this may be a situation that tests you. And it may be very important for you to hold back from doing or saying anything until somebody else takes the accountability. Because I feel like that's ultimately what's coming out here. But you're in control of the situation with the Queen of Wands, absolutely. Wow, man. But the Devil, it's like, I don't want to get attached to this again. And the Magician, to me, just keeps saying, be mindful what you're creating. Solar plexus, your will, tranquility. And then the sacral chakra, okay. So when you're doing your prayers or your meditation, you want to focus on the solar plexus, your will, your drive, and your creative center. You want to make sure that there's tranquility going on with both. When it comes to having your passions triggered, you want to make sure that you're acting from a tranquil place, that you're not chaotic. So when meditating, focus on those two chakras, right? But it would make sense. There's a strong will to act, but if it's not coming from a place of you having that tranquility, then this could get thrown out of whack. Yeah, narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. And then wise leader, I'm telling you, you are a beacon for others. Whatever the situation is right now, Virgo, I think that there's going to be a possibility for you to make amends, or another person too. And you may find yourself wanting to be nurturing and giving and wanting to share all this beauty. But I think that your realization of how, toxic this situation is going to stop you from creating something that you may not want to see happen here. But again, with the Queen of Wands, right, you're taking control of the situation. I just think it's important for you to not act immediately and hold yourself back until someone can say what they need to say.